Before you give up on her, ask yourself this: are you really out of chances, or are you just reacting too soon? Most men walk away before they even understand what's happening. She's becoming distant, she's not responding like she used to, and suddenly you feel like the connection is fading. But what if this moment is actually your biggest opportunity? What if, instead of chasing, pleading, or acting out of desperation, you could shift the power in your favor without losing your dignity? Most men make the same fatal mistake. They act out of fear, and that fear ruins everything. So before you give up, listen closely. If you apply what I'm about to share, you'll put yourself in a position that most men never reach. Let's get into it. Number 1, why she's pulling away in the first place. Most men panic when a woman starts acting distant. They assume she's lost interest, found someone else, or just doesn't care anymore. But the truth is much deeper. Women don't just wake up one day and stop feeling something. It happens gradually, in stages. Here's what's really going on. The thrill of the chase fades. When she first met you, there was excitement, mystery, and challenge. But now, she knows exactly how you feel, and everything feels too predictable. She's testing your emotional control. Women subconsciously want to see how you handle emotional shifts. Do you panic, overreact, or do you stay calm and collected? She needs space to feel attraction again. Desire isn't built on words, it's built on tension and emotional contrast. When something is always available, it loses value. Most men react the wrong way. Instead of mirroring her distance, they push harder. More texts, more calls, more effort. But the more they try, the more attraction dies. Because now, she doesn't have to work for your attention anymore. And if she doesn't have to work for it, she won't value it. Number 2. The silent test you didn't even notice. Here's something most men completely miss. When a woman pulls away, it's often a subconscious test. She's not necessarily planning it, but her instincts are watching closely. She's wondering, is he emotionally strong enough to handle this? Will he chase me, or will he hold his ground? Does he truly have options, or is he just pretending? And here's where most men fail, immediately. She ignores their text, they send another. She takes longer to respond, they ask if everything is okay. She cancels plans, they try to reschedule instantly. Every single one of these reactions confirms that she is in full control. But the men who pass this test, the ones who truly stand out, do something different. They don't react emotionally, they don't chase, they don't beg for answers. And that's when she starts to feel something unexpected: regret. Number 3. The power of controlled distance. Here's what most men don't realize. Women don't fall in love with presence, they fall in love with absence. The less you give freely, the more she values what she gets. Think about it. When something is always available, you stop noticing it. But when it disappears, you start craving it. That's why pulling back at the right time is one of the most powerful moves you can make. Instead of texting her first, wait. Instead of liking her posts, ignore them. Instead of shifting your schedule for her, prioritize yourself. Because when you stop being predictable, stop being too easy to reach, and stop reacting instantly, everything changes. She starts noticing your absence, and suddenly her thoughts shift from "he's always there" to "why isn't he reacting? Has he lost interest? Is he seeing someone else?" That's when she starts missing you. Number 4. What to do instead of chasing. Most men try to fix this situation by proving their love. They think, if I just show her how much I care, she'll come back. But attraction doesn't work like that. Instead of overcompensating, match her energy. If she's distant, don't chase. Pull back. If she reaches out, respond, but don't overinvest. If she cancels plans, let her be the one to reschedule. When you stop trying to fix things with words and start showing your value through actions, she feels the difference. Number 5. What happens when she comes back? Most men celebrate too soon. She disappears for a week, then suddenly texts, "Hey." And what do? They jump at the opportunity. Big mistake. Here's how to handle it. Stay calm. Don't act like her message is the best thing that's ever happened to you. Let her work for your attention. Control the pace. Don't fall back into old patterns too quickly. If she truly values you, she'll prove it. If she doesn't, then she was never truly invested. Here's how to handle it. Stay calm. Don't act like her message is the best thing that's ever happened to you. Let her work for your attention. Control the pace. Don't fall back into old patterns too quickly. Number 6. If she never comes back, read this. Not every woman will return, and that's a good thing. Because if she only stays when you chase, she was never yours in the first place. Instead of waiting for her to return, focus on yourself. The more you chase someone who doesn't want to be caught, the further they run. And the second you stop running, you realize you were always ahead. Number 7. The ultimate mindset shift. Here's what separates men who get played from men who women can't forget. You never win a woman over by chasing her. You win by becoming the kind of man who never has to chase. You win by having standards, valuing your time, and making her prove she deserves your energy. That's when everything changes. Because now, you're not acting from fear, you're acting from self-respect. And that is the most attractive quality a man can have. The biggest mistake men make is thinking they need to convince a woman to stay. The truth? The right woman will stay because she values you, and the wrong woman will leave no matter what you do. So stop chasing, stop proving, and start becoming. If you found value in this, be sure to like, subscribe, and check out the next video on the Stoic route. It's exactly what you need to hear next.